So today we're gonna hit you guys with a bit of a different video than what I usually do. Um, I think it would be fun to slightly expand my content. So today I thought it would be fun if we talk about what the indie industry. Now, what I mean by that is stuff like animations, music, and other stuff made by indie creators. A lot of stuff has been coming up recently because, movies and big companies kind of suck right now. So, a lot of big indie creators have come up and made their own stuff. And I just thought it would be cool if I talked about four of my favorite indie stuff in this video. And maybe, who knows, at the end of this video, maybe you guys would like them yourselves and go check them out. The first show I would like to talk about, you might have heard of, even though, you probably heard of all of these shows. It's a little show called Helluva Boss. Now, this first one is kind of interesting. It takes place in, well, the underworld, as you could probably guess from the title of it, with a corporation whose whole gimmick is to assassinate people in the overworld. However, the show kind of gets, very dramatic. It has a lot of relationship-related stuff, murder. Everyone loves murder. Swear words. Everyone loves swear words. But not only that, it also has a crazy cast of people. One of them, this one always showed up in the pilot and then he got replaced, is a little guy who, you might know, called Brock Baker. The guy that voices way too many people for me to list, but, there's him. There's also Brandon freaking Rogers. Let's go, baby. If you don't know who he is, I'll put up a clip of him on screen now.
It is done! My time machine is finally complete! Adolf fucking Hitler?
I know, he's pretty swag, right? And finally, last but certainly not least, Invader Zim Richard Horvitz. Let's go. Here's a scene of that.
I want something iced, bitch, Mox.
I'll have a Neapolitan cappuccino, more cappa than chino. Make sure it's got no more than 4 ounces of milk. The beans won't have the right texture otherwise. And make sure they spell my name correctly on the cup. They always put Foxy or Roxy. I hate that. If you can't handle that, I'll have a venti traditional misto. Please use soy milk with 2 blonde shots, affogato, and ristretto. I'd also love 3 vanilla pumps at the very bottom. Then add the coffee after. Then add...
Enough!
So, yeah. Besides the all-star cast, though, they have an amazing animation team, and all the visuals are just stunning. Absolutely stunning. They have... Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention, breaking script a bit here, they have another voice actor you guys might know. The voice of Beetlejuice. I forgot his name, but editing me will put it on screen. But back to what I was saying. The visuals are just stunning in the show. The jokes are good. There was memes recently rolling around about the creator of the show, how they just put a bunch of curse words in the show for no reason. But yeah, the show itself was pretty cool. I'm trying to think of other stuff. I already kind of went off script here. Speaking of script, I just don't have a script. The first couple episodes might be a little tough to watch, but the more and more you progress through the show, the better the show gets. That is the best part of the show, that the show slowly gets better. Well, not slowly. It actually gets drastically better and better the more you progress, especially once you hit season 2, because that's when they went all in. There's musical numbers.
How perfect it could be when I see him tonight.
The visuals are beautiful. Dude, oh my gosh, the fight choreography in the show is also so amazing. Actually, it is beautiful. So, I think we should just move on to the next show. But yeah, definitely check it out. It's a really, really good watch. Now, the next show that I'm going to mention is a bit controversial. A bit. Only because kids got a hold of the show. But the next show I'd like to talk about is another banger by Vivzy Pop, Hazbin Hotel. Now this one isn't as much as a favorite of mine as Helluva Boss, but it is still amazing. They have the president from Rick and Morty as one of the voice actors because, you know, why not? The musical numbers are stunning. The visuals are once again stunning. Technically speaking, it's not fully indie as Amazon helps make the show. However, it's still made by Vivzy Pop, and I would still count that as indie. The show is like pretty good. The plot of the show is basically the daughter of Lucifer, you know, the big man himself, gets a hotel to rehab sinners to go to heaven because, you know, there's these little things where the angels will come down and then just like murder them, so that way there's no riots or anything. So that's why there's a rehab, so that way, you know, they can go to heaven and not just be murdered. Like I said, this one's not as much as my favorite, but it's still a really, really good show. And if you do like, if you do watch Helluva Boss and like Helluva Boss, you will most likely like Hazbin. It is a nice show. Like I said though, not really one of my favorites, but it's still a really, really good show. So, this next show isn't made by Vivzy Pop. I know, so shocking, guys. I put 2 Vivzy Pop shows in here. Surely there wouldn't be a third one. This next show is called Ramshackle. This one is actually pretty recent that it came out. I think it came out like 3 months ago. And honestly, it has some good potential. There's only a pilot so far. The other episodes just don't exist. There's also like a thesis trailer, but like, you know, that's just a thesis trailer. The show itself is about 3 poor people in like Western times as they try to live and survive. Also, like, everyone else besides them is rich. There has not been a singular other poor person in the show. It's just the rich people and those 3. But yeah, the whole plot is like they're really poor in this old Western style town, and everyone else is rich. They're kind of racist towards the poor people because, yeah. The show, honestly, from what I've seen from the pilot, it has some nice fight choreography. That is really good. It is amazing. The music is pretty good, but there's not like any singing as much as there is in like Hazbin or Helluva. There's not as much, but there's not as much. I mean, there's been like no singing. There's been music, but there's been no like actual singing from any of the characters. It's not really a musical, but it is really, really good. I'm trying to think of like how else to like explain some of these shows. This recording's only gone on for like 7 minutes. As you guys can probably tell, I'm not that good at this. This is my first time doing a video essay style video, bro. But yeah, no, there's not much info on that I can give you guys on this show, just because it like just released. Like I said, as of 3 months ago, the show is still being worked on. I'll put links to all these channels in the description down below, with the exception of Hazbin, because Hazbin's on Amazon Prime, so I can't really give you guys that link. But I will give you guys the link to Ramshackle. I'll give you the link to the playlist for Helluva Boss. But like I said, you gotta get at Amazon Prime to get Hazbin. So this next show is another show that I don't really like that much, but it still has a lot of potential of being good. So far, only 2 episodes of this show has come out, and you want to know what the show is? The Amazing Digital Circus. Yeah, the show itself is pretty good. It's a bit different from the other 3, only because it's a 3D show instead of a 2D like animated show. It has like a good plot. The whole plot of the show is honestly kind of weird and kind of like an inception in and of itself. It like, I don't know, this person gets stuck in a circus with other people that also got stuck in this like digital circus world, and they just go on adventures. That's the whole plot of the show from like the 2 episodes that we got to see. She kind of wants to escape, but also not. I I don't really know how to explain this show either, bro. Like, it's a good show though. It's a good show though. This one has been like invaded by children a bit more. You guys actually, I don't even think I need to explain this show anymore because you guys probably know what this show is. I'll put the view count on screen of the first episode right now. Like that is too many views for a pilot. Like I said, this one is a bit controversial just because huh? Yeah, I don't know. The show's okay. It's interesting. I think you guys should check it out and honestly just form an opinion for yourself on this show, as you should do with the other 3 shows that I mentioned. But, you know, if you guys like it, you like it. It's a really good show. Well, kind of good. It's okay. It's okay. Oh yeah, apparently, I don't know, this guy on screen right now, apparently he did something not appropriate. So, you know, I don't know. That's just like what I've heard. But you know, it's yeah. If you guys liked this video and you want me to do more types of videos like this, just let me know down in the comments below. I have plans for like other video essays. Hopefully they'll be better than this one, to be honest. I just said, you know what? Let's throw together a video essay. Let's do it. Let's try it out. But you know, if you guys liked this, like it. Tell me that you guys like it. If you guys didn't like this, that's okay. Just go watch another video. You know, no one's forcing you to watch this. If you guys want to see more of these videos and you just want to see what else I make, hit the subscribe button. You can always undo it later. So, you know, there's really no harm in doing it. So, you know, if you wanna check out more of my videos, just subscribe, hit the bell button so you know when I post a video, because so far I've been posting videos almost weekly. So, well, not almost weekly, like almost every other day. So if you guys really like my content, you know, my unscripted, my raw, my really bad content, you know, hit the subscribe button. I don't even know what I'm doing, to be honest. As you could probably tell by the rest of this video essay, I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to this stuff. So, you know, with the support and everything, I think I could start making better videos. And, you know, who knows? Maybe I'll get 1 million subscribers one day.